Hello and welcome back to David's Closet. If you're new here, my name is David. I like to talk about handbags, accessories, small leather goods, all of those fun things from the male point of view and on a budget. If you are returning, thank you so much for joining again and subscribing and supporting my channel. For those of you that are new and you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything, but it really supports me and my channel, and I would forever be grateful of that. And also go back and watch some of my old videos. There's over 100 videos in the backlog right now for you to enjoy and watch. I do want to point out I'm using my microphone that I used during some of my cooking vlogs because in my kitchen, the way it's all set up, I had to have better audio. In this room, I never really noticed a problem. I've had a few people say that sometimes it sounds like I'm in a cave. So I don't know. I don't know who can hear me right now. I'm not a big fan of this thing, but I thought I'd give it a shot just to kind of play around with it. So yes, welcome to my channel. I didn't have a video this Wednesday. I don't know what I've done, but my neck muscle right here is just so sore. It's getting better. I'm on ibuprofen right now, so I feel okay right now. But it's just not well. So I am filming this on Wednesday, but there will be no Wednesday video. This is going up on Saturday. I don't like to skip entire weeks. I don't mind, forfeiting a couple of Wednesday videos, but I try my hardest to always have a Saturday video. So today is going to be a quick one, and it's just going to be a quick review of my Marc Jacobs. This is the old mini, and I believe it's the new size small. The tote bag and just the untreated canvas material and this beautiful like sunflower mustard color. It's going to be a quick video, like I said. I haven't used the bag a ton, but I have carried it for about a week or two total since I purchased it, and I do want to talk about it because I do think it's a great bag. So just to get into some of the details on the bag, of course, it's that, untreated canvas material. I'll throw the dimensions on the screen or in the description box. But it's the old size mini. The new size mini is very small. This is what is now considered the small size. I don't like when brands change sizes like that because it makes it really confusing when you're buying them online. This colorway I don't think is available right now, but of course it has the tote bag print, screen print, and then below it says Marc Jacobs in a slightly more yellow, maybe it's a different tint of the same body color, I'm not sure, but it says Marc Jacobs. And then on the back you have a little sewn on silky patch, not pouch, and it just has Marc Jacobs, style the tote bag, location NYC, year 1984. There are no feet on the bag, and on one side it has this little strap here, and then on the other side it doesn't have one. You guys know I've talked about symmetry before. For example, with my Gucci Ophidia satchel that you can kind of see right there, the little things that hold the shoulder strap, the rings, are asymmetrical. That's one thing I'm not a fan of this bag. I wish it was either both like this or both like this, but this I think does have a function, and you'll see it here in a minute. It has top handles, and again, this is all the uncoated canvas. The stitching has really nice thick thread. It's in great shape and pretty decent stitching. I think there was a few little frayed stitches that I had to singe off when I first got the bag. And then on the inside, it has D-rings on either side with silver hardware for a shoulder strap. And something I'm not a fan of, it has a plastic zipper. I don't love plastic zippers, but it does have a nice closure and a plastic zipper. And this is kind of a neat function. You can use it one of two ways. If you want the little zipper thing to hang out of the bag, that's kind of what this does. And I don't know if it's the main function, but without the strap, it would just kind of flop out there and get in the way. With the strap, you can kind of tuck it back there, and it does tend to stay. I know my friend Julie of Agent Bag Review, she has this bag. There's a couple other YouTubers I'll post below that have these bags. And she has it in leather, and I believe this is magnetized in here. So this little flap will just stay put. Now, I don't carry it that way, and you'll see in a minute, but that flap going past The bag is actually really great for getting into the bag because, as you can see, you can open this thing really wide. So here it is on the inside. I don't have an organizer for the bag. I know you can buy organizers that fit them. I mean, maybe someday I will. I don't tend to get enough use out of the bag to justify that price yet. But the zipper pull is kind of odd. It's kind of like wrapped, like shrink wrapped in a rubberized material, and it's just a piece of thread, it looks like, onto the zipper. And it is a YKK zipper. Now, how I carry the bag is I tuck that little tail or that ear, that tongue, whatever you call it, inside, and I just tend to carry it as an open tote. And that's something I love about the bag is when it's full and you have all of your things in it, this pretty much just stays open. The zipper doesn't get in the way, even though it has a really wide trim around the zipper in order to keep the bag closed, so you're not having to cinch the bag like this to zip it, which I would hate. I don't like, I mean, a lot of bags do that, but this bag doesn't. It just has an extended trim on either side, so when you zip the bag, it can stay at its full open position, which is really cool. But it stays nice and tight down there. Now the inside of this one is coated. I don't know if it's something that'll peel someday. I don't know how that works. The trim around the bottom there and the side, that is not coated, and that just says Marc Jacobs. Marc Jacobs repeated over and over again all the way around. I kind of wish that these were coated canvas bags just for, you know, staining and stuff. My bag was pre-loved, and it does have some very minor, as you can see, like right there, it has some very minor like marks and staining from whoever had it before, but nothing crazy. And I did get this for $189, so can't beat that really. These are great price bags, but anyway, it is coated in there. And then of course on the outside for structure and support of the handles are actually really long and are sewn to the bag all the way to the base, which is also a separate piece of material that's just a little bit thicker than the side canvas. So it does have a slight base on it. But it's a great bag. It holds its shape. Mine is a little bit deformed because of the way it came. I have shaped it a lot. I don't know if you guys saw my video when I first got it. This was pretty caved in. So I have been able to correct it a lot. But I do enjoy carrying this. It's really easy to carry. It's not quite big enough to comfortably be a crook of the arm bag for me because the bag has no flexibility. It's not super flexible. And then it does come with, of course, this black seatbelt strap. Something I wish that they would do is either, and maybe they do now, I don't know, make this the same color as the bag, or at least make the leather trim the same color as the bag. That would be kind of nice. But I do like that it's silver hardware. It says Marc Jacobs on it. And I did carry the shoulder strap with it one of the weeks that I carried the bag, which you guys know me. I am not a huge shoulder strap person. I like top handles better. But this one was an example of one that I do enjoy carrying this way. So as you can see, it does fit really nice. You can kind of tuck it behind you. The straps don't fold down, so they are up, you know, in your business. But there's a good 6 inches below my armpit at the length I have it set to, so it's fine. It doesn't bother me at all. And then if I wanted to, I could always just put the strap inside and carry it top handle, or honestly, just let it kind of dangle outside like that and have it be all cute. Something that does impact the bag that I thought about when I first got it was if you wanted the zipper pull to the outside, that D-ring is dead center. So it's going to look a little odd because it's going to push that zipper tongue out of the way. So that's why I just leave mine down. That way it's not in the way. So this being the new size small, previous size mini, it's still a really good size bag. I would say capacity wise, it's very similar to a Speedy 25, just a little bit of a different shape. So I just have a few things here that I would carry with it that I'll show you. This is just a full size Coach wallet. This is one of the really big ones. So huge color wise. I don't know if I love it, but I don't really have a wallet that matches it. So put that in there. There's still a ton of room. It takes up virtually nothing. You know, I'd have another catch-all maybe with all my other stuff. And then this one I would carry with it. because it's mustard and it's really pretty. So I also have this Coach pouch, and those are kind of like the main pouches. Now those are all empty, so they would take up a little bit more room. But as you can see, there's still a lot of room in there for odds and ends. The bag itself doesn't weigh anything, so all the weight comes from what you put in it. But it's just a great bag. Like I said, I don't use an organizer, but I know you can. I have plenty of friends on here that use organizers with theirs, but I just haven't found the need to. If I were to use the bag more often, I'm sure the more use it gets, the softer it might get. So, I might want one at that point, but this is a bag that I grab for a couple times a year. So I'm okay not using an organizer, but let me know if you have this bag and how you feel about the organizers, and maybe even what kind of organizers you have, because if I can find one for a good deal, I'll pick it up. So that is a really quick review and just a what fits of this bag. I know this bag isn't new and there's a million of these videos out there, but I did want to make this video just so you guys can see how I like the bag, my thoughts from using the bag, and just kind of how I would roughly carry it. And also, I think it's important when you're shopping to understand the sizes. So again, I'm going to put the dimensions probably in the description box and on the screen at some point in this video, so you can keep an eye on the dimensions, because some of the websites may have it incorrectly labeled. Fashionphile, I feel, is a lot better at that, but a site like The Real Real, I know that they're known for horrible pictures and mislabeling things as far as sizes and styles and all of that stuff. So you may see this listed as a small or a mini, and you're like, that's not a mini. You're right, it's a small now. But anyway, I just think it's important to know. So let me know what you guys think. And do let me know about organizers, because I am curious. It's a bag I do hope to use a little bit more this summer. I may even take it on a vacation. Have not decided yet, but thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you all. I know this video wasn't glamorous or super fun or my best content, but we'll get back there. I'm going on vacation soon, and I have my eyes on a couple of luxury goods in the location that we're going to. So keep your eye out for that. And then more to come, guys. Thank you so much. Bye.